So hey everyone, slowly but surely we're taking down scams with the power of the Shiba Inu team. Leash Token, I was so excited when I killed your scam website last week. You know, both of them. I have to thank you for giving me the chance of repeating this experience. Please keep creating scam websites. Your actual site for scamming, Shiba.mobi, is going down. And Leash now opened a new scam site. You know, they're actively actually destroying these scam sites, and a lot of teams don't actually do that. So here we go. Be sure to drop a like. We're going into a lot of news today. The first one being Dogecoin. The future looks bright. A reminder the ecosystem will grow while also promoting a governance system that will introduce by the Shiba Inu Shib team later this year. So later this year, we're getting the most important, and I definitely do think it's the most important update of them all. This will let you decide Shiba Inu's future. This will let you decide if we burn tokens or not. This will let you decide where the prices are gonna be going. After a Shiba Inu liquidity event, we will spend the next few months adding paired tokens into Shiba Swap. It's our goal to onboard 500 pairs over the course of 2021 alone. Paired with our Dogecoin, decentralized autonomous organization, bone and governance token, we will create a true decentralized ecosystem where the community can decide what happens. With simply holding bone, you will be able to decide what comes next. But they are having big updates right now for Dogecoin. Our governance system will be introduced by team later this year. Does this mean next month? Does this mean in October? I definitely don't think it's going to be in September. Hopefully they do take their own time because they do have a lot of things in plan before that. But they are having new updates every single month. Every single month we're seeing something new for Shiba Inu. We're seeing new announcements from the team, and that's really exciting to me. You know, it's our goal to onboard 500 pairs over the course of 2021 alone. And as they get more pairs, more people will start using Shiba Swap. And paired with our Dogecoin, decentralized autonomous organization, this basically means that people will be able to decide what happens with Dogecoin. So about when will Dogecoin be on the market? Later this year, but it won't be in the market. It's like a parliament where you have the rights to vote about a decision that a Shib team will make. So you can vote yes or no. Really good, really awesome. You know, if you want to vote for something, you can finally vote yes or no. And the thing is, Binance knows about this, and they started staking as well. I have my suspicions that they started staking in Shiba Swap because they want to accumulate as much bone as possible. They want to vote with what happens with Shiba Inu next, because if Shiba Inu's price increases, you know, by a far margin, Binance will profit a lot. And I'm talking about a lot. I'm talking about millions. Imagine if Shiba Inu reaches 1 cent, how much, you know, the biggest wallets would have. Some would have, you know, close to trillion or maybe even a billion, obviously. They would have multiple billions, and they would be basically super, super rich. But Shib needs to go up for ecosystem, otherwise complete failure. And current staked X Shib, we can see current stake X Leash, and current stake T-Bone, we can see that, you know, more and more holders are coming in. Whoa, so much thanks. I got huge gains today. And as people are getting their gains, they're getting their fair piece of pay. They're staying here for the long run. And that's what's really good. That's the good news, you know. And we have about 60,000 Leash members already, or 53,000 right now, 60,000 at some point later this year. The most important factor is there's a lot of Shib tokens being staked, 70 trillion. And I do think we actually have 60,000 people staking right now using Shiba Swap. And with that being said, Shiba Swap is going to be growing in the future. So we check over here. We see the holders. Shib 600,000, obviously. Leash 20,000 soon. Bone 27,000. X Shib 85,000 people are using Shiba Swap. That's a big community. And there's about 300,000 people active. There's so much more potential for institutions to offer Shiba Inu and to offer other cryptocurrencies. And when the younger generation decides to hold Shib, watch YouTube videos, talk about it on Twitter, that's when the prices could reach astronomical rates. Right now, Leash and both Bone are super undervalued and they're the main attention. But if we check over here, current staked at X leash tokens, 54,000 people. Best way to accumulate bone is to earn or buy it. And I definitely do think Binance is actually staking their own coins, because they know that when they can vote in the governance DAO, that's when they are very confident the price will increase, because they can vote yes or no for any sort of updates. With the announcement of AF Pro, a DeFi platform exclusively for institutional investors, the big boys may finally be getting ready to play with blockchain, and institutional investors are coming in, putting money into crypto actually. Now that's why we're seeing the market increase. People have been asking, why isn't Shiba Inu's price up yet? Obviously, we are delayed a bit. Still, we have a lot to sell from the COVID relief fund. A cryptocurrency insurance firm, 90% of institutional investors in the US and UK plan on increasing their crypto holdings soon. So by the end of 2021, we could be seeing a lot bigger growth. These investors are pretty much risk averse and have a long-term investment horizon. So I definitely do think they're going to be investing a lot more. We're pioneering a whole new world of potential services that will be orders of magnitude larger than today's DeFi industry. So that is big money coming into crypto. I'm definitely really excited for that. The founder of DeFi Finance is now bringing in big investors. Only a fraction of institutional investors have policies allowing them to invest in non-regulated products. So they will be primarily looking for regulated DeFi products where they get passive income. And this just tells you two things. Institutions are coming in, first thing. And second thing, Shiba Swap will insanely grow. And I do have to stand behind that. We are seeing a lot of growth for DeFi this year. It's the same as in Ecos in 2018. All through Ecos did not operate well. And Ethereum may charge up to $200 in transaction fees, but when you're trading on a scale of hundreds of thousands of dollars, these charges are far less invasive. Further, fees do not scale with transaction amount, meaning a multi-million-dollar transaction can incur the same fees as a $100 trade. So instead of paying, $10,000 in transaction, you only pay $100 in a trade. Imagine sending $2 multi-million in a single transaction. I'd be very scared, but it's something that obviously wallets are doing. Ethereum are just hedging their existing holdings is yet to be revealed if they're betting against Ethereum. And returns in decentralized finance can be extremely lucrative, but also completely unpredictable. Gains vary widely across the space, and while the latest platforms often generate the highest returns, they also pose the greatest risk of total loss. So bringing the crypto payments ecosystem around the world, Ray Joseph, I was near the, and we can see here, all roads lead to Bitcoin, and people are now advocating for Bitcoin. People are very happy about Bitcoin. We ran out of money. We had to choose between our startup or a place to live. The biggest problem was probably that the users who wanted ringtones were unbanked people, teenagers. So there's a lot of things happening for Bitcoin. This is a whole story in Nigeria on what happened and what they actually did with Bitcoin. They built houses. And El Salvador is next. El Salvador is coming in. Grayscale looking into institutional funds. These are the next big thing. Obviously, this is going to be good news for Shiba Inu, because imagine if an institution randomly checks in and starts staking on Shiba Swap, and they put in 2, 3 million, 5 million, and maybe 3 institutions do that. That will be a big reward. That will be a lot bigger total value locked, and they will be getting that big reward that they probably deserve. And also, they will be able to vote. That's all we have for today. Definitely be sure to check out for more. We have a lot more to talk about, Vitalik and everything else. Be sure to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Peace, everyone.